Hello all. Welcome back. I have a story that we read 2 times already. Do you remember the name of it? Her name is Estela. And she goes to a swap meet. Estela's swap. What is the problem? Do you remember? She's going to sell her music box. Why does she want to sell her music box? Does she sell it? Do you remember? Let's see. Estela and her brother and her papa are going to the swap meet. See the sign? Swap meet every Sunday. We might have to anchor Estela down so she doesn't blow away in the wind, said her brother. This is the first time Papa had let Estela sell something at the swap meet. She needed to earn, do you remember how much? She wanted to earn $10 to add to her money that she was saving for dance lessons. Have you ever saved up money? Saved up dollars? What did you buy? She'd been saving her money all year long. That's a really long time, huh? She was saving. She really wanted to do those dance lessons. Come, Papa said, let's set up. From the truck, they pulled out toys and clothes and furniture, pots and pans, car parts, and arranged them right on their space. They're going to lay it out. Sometimes they use tables or blankets. They lay out everything so everyone can see it. You can put your music box on this desk. But what if somebody wants to buy the desk? Papa laughed. Well, then you can sell the desk. Bargain with them, Javier said. Tell them that if they buy the desk, they can have the music box for free. I will not, Javier, Estela replied. I will get my price. You wait and see. I wonder if she's going to sell it. Let's look around, Papa said. Javier, mind our space while Estela and I go walking around. Estela picked up her music box. Don't take that, Javier called. Someone may want to buy it while you're gone. But Estela, she wanted to sell it all by herself. She didn't want her brother to sell it, huh? She pretended not to hear him. Swap meet was a little city of tarps and tents and tables. Music blared from several stalls. The aisles buzzed with customers. Delicious smells of hot dogs, chili, and popcorn filled the air. Have you ever been to a swap meet? All the different tents, people playing music. Papa stopped at one stall and pointed to a hubcap. How much? He asked the man. $9, the man replied. I'll give you 4, Papa said. Sorry, said the man. So Papa turned away. Estela tugged on his shirt. But Papa, we need a hubcap just like that one. Don't worry, Papa whispered. All of a sudden the man said, I'll sell it to you for $7. $6, Papa offered, and the man agreed. They did a bargain. What's going to happen next? Are they still going to walk around? There's Estela and her brother. See how it's done, Papa said as they walked back to their space. As the seller, you name your price. A little bit more than what you're willing to take. That way you have room to bargain. Now it's time for you to try. Estela set her music box on top of the desk. People walked by without even stopping. Then she opened it, and the song began to play. Across the way, a flower seller clapped her hands. Bueno, she called. A festive tent covered her stall, filled with dried flowers in clay pots. Bouquets of tissue paper flowers hung from cords between the tent posts. All those decorations that she made, that she is selling at the swap meet. Maybe the flower seller is in the mood to buy something, Estela thought. She picked up her music box and walked over to the stall. To pass the time, the flower seller was sewing the hem of a beautiful full skirt with colorful ribbons at the bottom. Do you see? She's working too while she's selling at the swap meet. Estela imagined how fun it would be to dance in a skirt just like that one. She would twirl around the stage and swirl her skirt just like. What's happening next? How do you think Estela feels? She sees that skirt and she's thinking about dancing. What's gonna happen next? Would you like to see my music box? Estela asked. The woman's eyes sparkled. I love this tune, she said. It reminds me of when I was a little girl. I'm selling my music box today. I need to earn $10 for dancing lessons. Estela tried to keep her feet still, but the song tickled her way down to her toes. The flower seller smiled. I see you already know some steps. Then she began to hum, and as she sewed along the hem of the skirt. Do you see her feet moving? She's tapping her feet to the music box. And she remembers that song when she was a little girl. How do you think she feels? You look at her face. She looks happy. That song gives her happy memories. When Estela returned to her side of the table, she made sure everyone could hear the music box. A customer passed by. How much? He asked. $12, Estela said. She felt proud that she left room to bargain. Do you remember? She wanted $10, but she had to start higher to give room to bargain, A woman stopped next. Beautiful music, she said. Would you like to make an offer? Estela asked. $2, the woman said. Only $2? For a moment, Estela was speechless. Then she said, I was asking 12, but for you, I'll sell it to you for 10. The woman smiled, but she walked away. How do you think Estela feels? She really wants to sell that, What's going to happen next? How's it going? Javier asked. I was so sure someone would buy my music box right away. Well, maybe you should have brought more things to sell, said Javier, and then you would have some chances to earn $10. Without a warning, a strong wind came and ripped through the swap meet. Whoa, look at that. Everything topsy-turvy and flying everywhere. Uh-oh. My flowers, the woman called. The flower seller's pots had smashed onto the ground. Her tissue paper flowers had flown away, and she sat on the skirt she was sewing to keep it from flying away, too. Oh, no. She's trying really hard to catch them, and Estela's helping her, holding that tent with a strong wind. Oh, what's going to happen next? Estela spun around. Her music box. It was smothered by pieces of the flower pots. Oh, no. It's probably broken. No one will buy it now. Estella was afraid to look closely, but instead she helped the flower seller. She straightened the pot, the tent posts. Then she went up and down the shelves looking for flowers that had blown away. Look at her, she's gathering all those flowers. It's very kind of her. All those flowers she's picking up for her. What's going to happen next? When Estella returned, the flower seller was smiling. She held out the music box. Estella looked away when she saw it. It was torn and battered, a little bit scratched. She opened it. The music came out. It still sings, the woman said. Her music box was all right. She could paint over the scratches, and she could still sell it. Estella held her music box tightly, and she danced for joy. But then she noticed almost everything was gone from the flower seller's stall. Look at on her table, and the wind came and just everything was gone. How do you think Estella feels? She's a little bit sad. She lost everything. What's Estella gonna do? Estella walked back across the aisle to where Papa and Javier were. Secretly, she hoped the flower seller would call her back and return the music box. But she didn't. Estella she was thinking, maybe I didn't want to give my music box away. Buyers liked her prices. Maybe she could sell some of her stuffed animals next time. She'll have to ask her mom if there's other things she can buy. She still wants that $10 for music lessons. She's thinking what's going to happen next. Later that day, near closing time, Papa called out, "Estella, your friend is here." Estella turned around, and there was the flower seller. "Since we are at a swap meet," she said, "it's only fair that we swap." Remember, Estella gave her the music box, and now the woman, is going to give her the skirt that she was sewing. She was so excited, and she looked inside. "The falda," she said. "The skirt." She pulled the skirt out of the bag and put it over her clothes. She twirled around and around, picturing herself dancing with the ballet. "May I come back with you next week, Papa?" Estella asked, thinking of the money that she still wanted to earn. "Of course, Estella. It looks like you know how to swap," Papa said. "Yes," said Estella. "But now I need to learn how to sell." Yeah. She traded her music box and got that skirt. And there's Estella in her skirt. You think she made it? Did she go back to the swap meet and sell some more things? How would the story be different if the flowers didn't blow away? If all the things that the woman was selling, remember, they all blew away, and that's when Estella gave her the music box. So do you think it would have been different? Maybe. Do you think Estella is glad she gave her music box away? Remember, she really liked it. She liked the song. She even was tapping her toes to it. How do you think she feels? Did she want to give it away? She did want to get money for her dance lessons. I wonder what kinds of things Estella will sell next time. Remember, she was thinking about things she could sell. Maybe there's some things that you could sell. You have old toys, maybe some old clothes. You could have a swap meet. What do you think? Maybe. Ask your mom.
See you next time, guys. Have a good week.